joystick and all my accessories. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? It is everyone's favorite pregnant inventor. How are you? Hi, Tanita. Hey, Mamacita. Hi, Dr. Wilborn. Hi, Marcia. Hey, Michelle. So, about once every couple weeks, I come on because I have been adding some new products to the Joistik product line, and I love to come on and talk to you guys about them. I'm actually going to do a really quick demonstration on how to put your joystick together because I have noticed that sometimes people aren't necessarily sure how to do it. And thank you guys. And I just want to make sure that if you are a joystick supporter, that you know how to put your joystick together when you get it. Of course, it comes with directions, but sometimes people don't like to read the directions and they get it and they're trying to figure out, oh my God, I don't know how to put it together. So I wanted to be able to come up here and make sure that I showed you guys how to put it together. If you have any questions, of course, please feel free to ask. What up, baby Drew? So I'm excited about the new product, of course, but the new product has to wait to the end because that's, gotta keep the suspense going. But we do have two versions of the joystick. This is the Baby Joi or the tabletop version. This one has your tablet piece attachment, which doesn't come with your joystick when you purchase it. It is additional, but it can be attached. It comes with two phone clamps. So as you can see, here's a phone here. This is one of our battery packs that we sell. So when you purchase a battery pack, you'll get a phone clamp so you can actually be charging your device while you are using it. And so this is the tabletop version of the joystick. I'm gonna put together the tall version so that you can see it. Hey, Carolyn. I'm going to put together, like I said, the tall version so you can see how it's done. Essentially, the tall version and the small version are put together the same exact way, except for the small version has two phone clamps. Unless you specify that you would like the tablet piece, it has two phone clamps. And the tall version actually has the tablet piece. So as you can see here, it holds a tablet, but you can actually interchange the tablet with a phone clamp. So this is the small version. This is as tall as it will go, so it won't go any taller than this. If I'm not mistaken, it's about 50 centimeters. So I would say the length of my arm, but not so much. So I think if I go on the website, you'll see it's 50 centimeters. When it is small though, before you put it together, this is how small it is. So it's definitely very, very easy for you to put it inside of your carry-on. It's very easy for you to put it inside of, most women can carry this in their luggage, but it's very, very convenient for those people who are on the go. And I love it, not just because it's me, but because it just makes life easier, to be completely honest. For anybody who is creating the content, for anybody who likes to go live, of course, I really appreciate the fact that you can be on multiple platforms simultaneously. Right now, I'm actually using the tall version of the joystick. I am on both of my Instagram pages. I'm on Joistik, and I'm also on my You Bring Me Joy page. And at the same exact time, I am on Facebook. And so I'm on 3 different devices sharing content simultaneously. I only have to say it once, and everyone will get the information, which makes life so much easier. So when you get your joystick, it comes inside of a carrying bag, and it's about this tall. So as you can see, there's a knob here. You'll turn that knob and you will let the legs down. Make sure that you don't turn the knob too much, because I have had people that have turned the knob to the point where they've actually turned it all the way off, and then the screw comes out. Again, the instructions do come with it, so be mindful. There are 2 other knobs at the top, which will allow the tall version to go as high as 7 feet in the air. So as you can see, this goes up, and then you have another knob that allows you to extend this one. For demonstration purposes, I am only going to do it this high. So as you can see, the legs are out at the bottom. It comes with a phone clamp. So this clamp opens back here so that you can put your phone inside. There are 3 levels, as you can see here, that 3 notches that will allow you to open this so that you can have more space. But for all intensive purposes, the best notch for it to be on is the very first one. So as you can see, it's on the very first notch. I think you guys can see that. I think there's enough light. Let me go that way. And then there's a screw here that will allow you, hey Craig Schnobelin, I love that last name, that will allow you to move this as well so that you can actually put it on the pole. But again, all you have to do is slide it on and screw it so that it's pretty tight. Depending on what you're doing, you know, you might, if you opt for more than 1 phone clamp, you can slide this down. You can add another one here. Again, if you do opt to get the phone, the battery pack, then you would end up having 1 clamp further down. You would end up putting another clamp a little bit higher up so that it can hold your battery pack. And you can have your phone here as well too. So very similar. I think all of you guys can see how this bright pink battery pack is charging this phone at the same exact time as, you know, allegedly it's going live, or you're using it to record content. So needless to say, this is where I want my phone to be. So I'm going to screw this in a little bit tighter to make sure that it's tight. I'm going to screw this in to make sure that this is tight. And as you can see, your phone would go in here like this. Turn it to the left or the right so that you could have it in horizontal mode. And for Instagram, you know, you have it in vertical mode. So I'm gonna move this a little bit further down, kind of get it out the way so that I can attach the tablet piece. The tablet piece looks like this. There is a screw at the bottom that you will use to screw to the top of your joystick. So essentially it will look like this. And there are knobs on the side that will extend so that you can put a larger tablet. If you're planning on using it in horizontal mode, in vertical mode, you can put a larger tablet here. Close this again. If you do not have a tablet, you can use a phone here, and you would just push this button in the back and just slide this up so that now it's enough space so that you could put a phone. So as you can see in the joystick behind me, you see this tablet here. But again, if you don't have a tablet, you can always adjust this so that you can put your phone. You'll hear it kind of click in, and then you would just screw this to the top of your joystick. I would suggest that you put this tablet piece on without the device in it, but you know, considering it's already in there, that's how I'm gonna do it. And so this would be what your joystick, your tall version of your joystick would end up looking like afterwards. You would have your phone attachment or your tablet piece in here. You would have another phone in here as well too, so that you could possibly be recording content, or you could possibly be on a social media platform at the same time you're on another platform on this phone clamp down here. So I always suggest that if you are planning on going live or you are planning on recording content, that you make sure that your phone is in horizontal mode, because it gives you more pixels to work with on the back end when you are going through and you are planning on editing your content. So FYI, just make sure that you know you use it in the capacity in which it is horizontal as opposed to vertical. So that is how you put your joystick together. So this is the tall version, and this is the tabletop version. This tabletop version has a tablet piece, it has a phone battery charger, and it has a phone in it as well too.